The truth about the ex of the person you truly love was exposed last night. Here's the big secret they were hiding. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Last night, a truth that had been buried for a very long time suddenly came into the light, and the person who truly loves you was left completely speechless. The story they had always believed about their past was not the full story at all. A hidden secret began to unfold piece by piece, and every new detail changed the meaning of everything that came before it. What seemed like an ordinary memory turned into a shocking revelation that nobody expected. The silence that followed was louder than any words, because someone finally realized that the biggest secret had never been about the relationship itself, it was about what had been hidden behind it. As you listen carefully, every sentence will connect another missing piece. Don't skip, because the biggest discovery has not been revealed yet. For a long time, your person's heart carried questions that never received honest answers. They kept wondering why certain moments never made sense, why certain promises suddenly disappeared, and why every explanation felt incomplete. Then, without warning, one unexpected conversation exposed details that had been carefully concealed. The truth was so surprising that everyone present became completely quiet. The image they had protected for so long began to crumble, revealing motives that had never been seen before. Suddenly, memories that once seemed confusing started fitting together like pieces of a forgotten puzzle. The more they understood, the more they realized that their future had been delayed by a misunderstanding that should never have lasted this long. Stay till the end, because what happened after this discovery changed the direction of every thought inside their heart. Now listen even more carefully, because this is where everything begins to change. The moment those hidden facts came into the open, your person's eyes were no longer focused on the past, they were drawn towards someone who had quietly remained genuine through every unanswered question. They started seeing the difference between confusion and peace, between empty promises and sincere feelings. That realization did not happen slowly. It arrived all at once, like a door finally opening after years of being locked. Yet the most unbelievable part of this entire story has still not been spoken. One final secret remains hidden, and when it is revealed, it will explain why this unexpected night was never just about exposing the past, it was preparing the path for something no one believed could happen. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A different feeling settled over everything before the sun came up. Your person could no longer ignore what had been uncovered, because every hidden detail pointed toward a truth that had been waiting patiently to be seen. The past no longer looked powerful, it looked incomplete. The stories they had once accepted without question suddenly sounded different, and every missing answer began finding its place. What surprised them most was not the secret itself, but how long it had remained hidden in plain sight. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next discovery connected every unanswered moment to a single unforgettable realization. As the hours passed, more pieces quietly came together. A forgotten message, an unexpected memory, and one honest conversation revealed that appearances had never reflected reality. The person you truly love began seeing that what they had once mistaken for certainty was actually built on confusion. Instead of looking backward with regret, they found themselves looking ahead with unexpected hope. Their heart grew lighter with every truth that surfaced, as though a heavy curtain had finally been pulled away. Yet even now, the biggest revelation remained hidden behind one final layer, waiting for the perfect moment to appear. Don't skip, because the story is about to take a turn that nobody could have predicted. Then came the moment that changed everything. Your person understood that the greatest secret exposed last night was not simply about someone's past, it was about discovering who had always deserved honesty, loyalty, and genuine affection. That realization became impossible to ignore. Every step forward now felt clearer than ever before, and every doubt that once stood in the way began quietly disappearing. But this is only the beginning. One final truth is still waiting in the shadows, and when it comes into the light, it will explain why this entire journey happened exactly when it did. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet realization began growing inside your person's heart, and this time it refused to disappear. Every hidden truth exposed last night continued revealing new meaning with each passing moment. The more they reflected, the clearer everything became. They finally understood that the biggest mystery had never been about losing someone, it had been about believing a version of the past that was never complete. The weight they had carried for so long slowly began lifting, and for the first time in a long while, they felt a sense of peace replacing endless questions. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because what happened next surprised even the people who thought they knew the whole story. Without expecting it, your person started noticing small details they had overlooked before. Familiar moments suddenly carried completely different meanings. Words that once sounded ordinary now revealed hidden intentions, while quiet acts of kindness became impossible to ignore. It was as if an invisible curtain had finally been pulled away, allowing them to see who had always been genuine from the very beginning. Every answer they searched for in the past was now pointing toward a future filled with greater clarity. Yet one final piece was still missing, and everyone involved could feel that another unexpected revelation was getting closer with every passing hour. Don't skip, because the most unforgettable moment is still ahead. Then an unexpected thought crossed your person's mind, changing everything once again. They realized that the truth exposed last night was never meant to keep them trapped in old memories, it was meant to free them from them forever. Instead of looking back with uncertainty, they found themselves looking forward with renewed confidence, ready to embrace what truly mattered. The hidden secret had opened a door that nobody expected, but another door was slowly beginning to open beside it. Behind that second door waits a revelation so astonishing that it will connect every unanswered question from the beginning of this story. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. A new chapter quietly began the moment the hidden truth settled into your person's heart. They stopped chasing old explanations because the answers had finally found them. Every secret that had been uncovered last night painted a picture that was impossible to ignore. What once looked like an ending now felt like the beginning of something far greater. The silence around the past was finally breaking, and every forgotten detail was leading toward one extraordinary conclusion. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The closer they moved toward the complete truth, the more they realized that one final surprise had been carefully waiting for the perfect time. Then another unexpected detail surfaced, and it made everything even more unbelievable. Someone who had quietly watched events unfold finally shared a missing piece that nobody had heard before. That single revelation connected every unanswered question from the beginning of this story. Your person stood completely still, realizing that the biggest secret was never about who left, it was about who remained sincere despite every misunderstanding. In that very moment, their perspective changed forever. The past no longer had the power to control their future. But don't skip, because the greatest revelation of all has still not been spoken, and it will change the meaning of everything you've heard so far. As the night turned into a brand new day, your person's heart felt lighter than it had in a long time. Every hidden layer had led them one step closer to recognizing what truly mattered. They no longer wanted to search for answers in old memories because a brighter path was beginning to appear ahead of them. Yet one final truth remains locked away, waiting for the exact moment it can no longer stay hidden. When that moment arrives, every mystery, every surprise, and every emotion from this journey will finally make perfect sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A single thought refused to leave your person's mind after everything that had been revealed. The truth exposed last night was far bigger than anyone imagined, because every hidden detail kept pointing toward the same conclusion. They began realizing that every confusing moment from the past had quietly been guiding them toward a completely different future. The more they reflected, the more peaceful they became. The old questions no longer demanded answers because the truth had already spoken for itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What comes next will connect every hidden clue that has appeared since this journey began. An unexpected encounter added another unforgettable piece to the story. During a simple conversation, someone unknowingly confirmed everything your person had recently discovered. Nothing was planned, yet every word seemed to erase another layer of uncertainty. They finally understood that what had once looked like a closed chapter had only been preparing them for a better one. Every step they had taken through confusion had brought them closer to clarity. Still, there was one secret that nobody had mentioned aloud, and that final piece carried the power to change everything once again. Don't skip, because the biggest moment has not arrived yet. Then, without warning, your person felt something they had not experienced for a very long time: complete certainty. The hidden truth no longer belonged to the past, it had become the key to their future. They stopped looking behind them and started paying attention to the new path unfolding ahead. Every mystery, every unanswered question, and every unexpected revelation had been leading to this very moment. But the journey is far from over. One last hidden message is still waiting to be uncovered, and when it finally comes into the light, it will reveal why this story was destined to unfold exactly the way it did. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A calm silence surrounded your person's heart, but this silence felt completely different. It was no longer filled with confusion, it was filled with certainty. Every truth exposed last night continued revealing a deeper meaning, and each passing moment made the hidden picture even clearer. They finally understood that some secrets remain buried only until the right time arrives. That time had finally come. The chapter they once feared was now becoming the reason they felt stronger than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most unexpected connection is only moments away from being revealed. Then another surprising detail appeared from a place nobody expected. A forgotten memory suddenly matched everything that had recently come to light, and your person could no longer deny what their heart was telling them. Every unanswered question had quietly been leading toward the same destination all along. They realized they had spent too much time looking at shadows instead of the light waiting ahead. The hidden truth about the past was no longer powerful enough to hold them back. Yet there was still one final discovery that nobody had spoken aloud, and it promised to explain why everything unfolded exactly when it did. Don't skip, because the story is about to reach an unforgettable turning point. As the journey moved forward, your person felt a new sense of hope growing stronger with every heartbeat. They no longer measured their future by yesterday's memories because the truth had already rewritten the entire story. What was uncovered last night became the beginning of a completely new direction, one filled with honesty, peace, and possibilities they had never imagined before. But this is not where the story ends. The final hidden piece is still waiting in the shadows, and when it finally comes into the light, every mystery from the very beginning will fit together perfectly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A moment arrived when your person stopped asking, what really happened, and started asking, why did this truth appear now? That single question changed everything. Every hidden detail exposed last night suddenly felt perfectly timed, as though every unanswered chapter had been waiting for this exact moment to unfold. The pieces no longer looked scattered. They formed one complete picture that could no longer be ignored. The person they truly trusted was no longer hidden behind doubt. Instead, a new certainty quietly took its place. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation is the one that nobody saw coming. Without warning, another unexpected conversation brought an even deeper realization. Someone mentioned a small detail that had once seemed meaningless, but now it carried enormous significance. Your person immediately understood that the past had been built on assumptions instead of truth. Every misunderstanding that once created distance began disappearing one after another. It felt as though a heavy door had finally opened, allowing fresh hope to enter where uncertainty had lived for so long. Yet one final secret still remained protected, and it was the most powerful one of all. Don't skip, because the biggest surprise is still just ahead. As the night of revelations faded into a new beginning, your person felt an unshakable sense of clarity. They no longer feared what had been hidden because the truth had already proven stronger than every illusion. Their heart was no longer looking backward, it was moving toward a future filled with genuine trust and fresh possibilities. But the journey has one last breathtaking twist waiting. The final hidden secret has not yet been revealed, and when it finally comes into the light, it will explain why every event in this story happened exactly as it did. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A final layer of the mystery slowly began to unfold, and your person realized that the biggest secret had never been about someone's past, it was about the future that had quietly been waiting for them all along. Every hidden truth exposed last night had prepared them for this exact realization. The confusion that once clouded their heart was disappearing, replaced by a confidence they had never felt before. They could finally see that every unexpected twist had been leading them away from uncertainty and toward something far more meaningful. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next revelation will connect every moment you've heard since the beginning of this journey. Then an astonishing discovery brought everything together. A detail that had been overlooked for so long suddenly became impossible to ignore. Your person understood that the stories they had once believed were only fragments of a much larger picture. The hidden truth about the past was no longer the center of their attention. Instead, they began focusing on the person who had consistently brought honesty, peace, and genuine care into their life. Every missing piece now fit together perfectly, making the entire journey feel as though it had been unfolding exactly as it was meant to. Don't skip, because one unforgettable truth still remains hidden behind the final door. As everything finally started making sense, your person smiled in a way they had not smiled for a long time. The weight of old questions had faded, and a new chapter stood quietly in front of them. Yet the story is still holding back its greatest surprise. There is one final truth that has not been spoken, and when it is finally revealed, it will explain why every hidden secret, every unexpected moment, and every emotional turn had to happen before this new beginning could appear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet feeling settled over everything, but this time it was not uncertainty, it was anticipation. Your person could sense that one final truth was about to step into the light. Every hidden secret exposed last night had led to this exact moment, and nothing seemed accidental anymore. The strange coincidences, the unanswered questions, and the unexpected discoveries suddenly felt connected by an invisible thread. They realized that the past had only delayed what the future was already preparing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final revelation is closer than ever before, and it will change the meaning of everything you've heard. Then the last missing clue appeared in the most unexpected way. It wasn't loud or dramatic, but it carried more power than anyone imagined. Your person finally understood that the greatest secret someone had tried to hide was never strong enough to erase what was genuine. Every misunderstanding had quietly cleared the path toward a deeper understanding, and every hidden chapter had been leading to one undeniable conclusion. In that moment, they stopped searching for answers in yesterday and started believing in the possibilities of tomorrow. Yet there was still one final message that had not been spoken aloud, and it carried the greatest surprise of all. Don't skip, because the ending is about to reveal something unforgettable. As your person's heart embraced this new clarity, they felt a peace that could not be shaken. The truth had finally replaced every illusion, and the future no longer looked uncertain. Instead, it seemed filled with hope, sincerity, and opportunities they had never expected to find. But before this journey reaches its conclusion, one last hidden message remains unopened. When those final words are revealed, every mystery from the beginning of this story will come together in a way that no one could have predicted. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the moment everyone had been waiting for finally arrived. The last hidden truth did not create more confusion, it brought complete clarity. Your person realized that the secret exposed last night was never powerful because of the past. It was powerful because it finally removed every shadow that had been standing between their heart and the future they truly deserved. Every unanswered question had quietly led to this single moment. Every unexpected turn now made perfect sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the final piece of this journey is more meaningful than anyone imagined. Then came the realization that changed everything forever. Your person understood that they had spent far too much time looking back at a chapter that had already finished while a brighter chapter had been waiting patiently ahead. The truth that surfaced last night gave them something priceless: freedom from doubt. They no longer compared yesterday with today. Instead, they began trusting what their heart had been quietly